loss and watching loved ones' lives being taken. We see all of this. And yet these bodies, these eyes, they grow dim and things grow cold and our steps get slow and our bones get weak and our muscles get loose. And it seems like we just can't make it. But there is some hope and there's some good about the end time. Because the end time lets you know that we're going to be changed. For the Bible says, for we shall be changed in a moment.
Twinkling eye.
For this mortal must put on immortality and this corruptible, brothers and sisters, change to incorruption. I think there's some good about the end time. I don't know about you. Lord, some folks don't want the end time to come. But as a child of God, we should be waiting for the end time to come. As a child of God, we should be desiring for the end time to come. As a child of God, we should be tired of this place because of what our bodies are going through right now. Brothers and sisters, well, we shall see him as he is, and we shall be like him. So these bodies, brothers and sisters, what we're going through, what we're experiencing right now, it tells us that when he returns, brothers and sisters, we're going to see him as he is. Yes. And it says, and we shall be like him. Like him. For the Lord Christ will transform our lowly bodies to be like his. So all that you're going through in these bodies right now, the end time is just letting you know that just hold on. It's going to be all right because your body is about to make a transformation. Your body is about not to be the same that it used to be. The aches and the pain that you feel is not what you're going to experience anymore. That's why John assures us in verse 4. He says, and God shall wipe away all the tears from our eyes. And there should be no more death. Neither should there be any more sorrow, nor crying. Neither should there be any more, brother, sister, pain. Saying that everything that we go through down here right now, John said, one day, you're not going to have to worry about it. One day, it's going to be over. And I love what they mean when they talk about crying, brother and sister. See, tears are one thing, but crying is another thing. Crying is for a person that it just bursts out at, a person that is so emotional and they can't take it anymore. When things happen to our children and we just burst out, we can't take it anymore. When things happen to us in our lives and we don't understand why, we just burst out and we cry. But John assures us that in that new heaven, we don't have to worry about it anymore. Say, even though you may wonder, Lord, I lost my child, Lord, this has happened. We don't know what God's plans were. But one thing we do know, that God is assuring us, that John is letting us know that you don't have to worry about busting out and crying anymore. Because one day sickness, death, sorrow, pain is all going to be over with. You don't have to cry no more. You don't have to worry no more. You don't have to wonder no more. Because one day it's going to be over. Saints, I say, you and I, we need to look forward to the end time. Because the end time gives us hope that everything is going to be all right. The end time lets us know that there is no more death. It lets us know that there's no more sorrow. It lets us know that there's no more crying. It lets us know that there's no more tears. Lets us know that there's no more pain. The end time. I say what's good about the end time. The end time lets us know, brothers and sisters, that we will always be with the Lord.
Yes, sir.
He said, I sing in my spirit that he may walk with you, that he may dwell with you, that he may comfort you while you're here on this earth.
Yes, Lord. Thank you, Father.
He said that I will never leave you, nor will I forsake you.
Thank you, Father.
But in our human nature, there are times we feel betrayed.
Yes, sir.
There are times we feel like the Lord is not walking with us.
Yes,
That's true.
There are times we don't feel his presence.
Yeah, that's true.
But when we look at all of the mess and all of the despair and all of the tragedies and everything that is going out, saints, all we can do is cry out, oh come, Lord Jesus.
Yes.
But the Bible tells us in Romans 8:35, who or what can separate us from the love of Christ? There is nothing that should be able to separate us from the love of Christ. But I like Revelation 21 because Revelation 21:3 said it like this. He said, and I heard a great voice out of heaven, saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he shall be with them and be their God, and we shall be his people. Saying what that's telling me is that God is going to dwell with us. That's telling me that God is going to be there with us. Saying we ain't going to have to wonder no more. We ain't going to have to worry no more. Saying we're going to be in the very presence of God. Darkness shall be no more. Because the brightness of his presence, brothers and sisters, we won't even, according to the word, need the sun. But right now, just to know that when I make it to heaven, that I'm going to reign with God throughout the ceaseless ages of eternity. Which lets me know I get up in the morning and I'm going to see my God. Lets me know that if anywhere nothing should go wrong because heaven is going to be perfect, that we shouldn't have to worry about it anymore. But just to know that I'm in God's presence every single day, brother and sister, that's joy.
Yes, it is. Amen. So true.
For those folks that don't want the end time to come, I tell you, there's some good in the end time. But the song said it like this: let us then be true and faithful,
so
trusting, serving every day. Just one glimpse of him and glory, the glory and glory will the toils of life repay. Saints, I'm looking forward because it says when we all get to heaven,
What a joyful
what a day of rejoicing that will be. It says when we all see Jesus, whoa, brothers, we're going to sing that and we're going to shout the victory. I said there's some joy, brothers, because he's going to be with us. 1 Thessalonians 4:11 said, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up in the clouds, brothers and sisters, to meet the Lord where? In the air. And shall we ever be with the Lord.
Amen.
I don't know about you, but I know that's promise. It lets me know that we're going to be with him, saints. It lets me also know whether I die in him or if I'm still living. One way or another, if I die in Christ, saints, when I get up, I'm going to reign with him.
Amen.
But we shall ever be with the Lord. 2 Timothy 4:18 said it like this: and the Lord shall deliver us from every evil work. And will preserve me until his heavenly kingdom. I say, saints, he's telling us that we're going to be there.
Yes, Jesus.
He's telling us that we just hold on.
Yes, sir.
The end time gives us a promise. We're going to be with him forever.
Amen.
And never have to worry about him anymore. And finally, brothers and sisters, it tells us, what the end time tells us, it simply tells us that Jesus is coming back.
Yes, it is.
When we look around and we see disaster, we see the stuff that is going on, the end time is making me know that he's coming back. When we listen and we look at news and we see all the crime and the murder and disease and disaster and earthquakes and floods and hurricanes and tornadoes and snowstorms, it lets me know that he's coming back. For the Bible simply says, know this, know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. That we're going to be living in some dangerous times, but it's pointing to the end time. Disobedience, unholy, unthankful, false accusers, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. Brothers and sisters, I say the end time is pointing to that. It is letting me know that he's coming back. When I look at the trouble, when I look at the disaster, when I look at the church and I see how the church is falling apart, there's no need for me to get discouraged. I need to grab some hope.
Amen.
Because he's coming back. This world is not our home. We just citizens and pilgrims just passing through.
That's so true.
So when they talk about the end time, when they talk about the condition of the world, say there's no need for us to get discouraged. When they talk about the passing of the mark of the beast, there's no need for us to get discouraged. When they talk about the passing of the Sunday blue law, there's no need for us to get discouraged, brothers and sisters. When they tell us that if we don't accept it, that we're going to be put in prison, there's no need for us to get discouraged because it's letting us know that our Lord and Savior is coming back.
That's so true.
Ye men of Galilee, he says, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? For this